Hi, this is Jerry Dreesen with 5focusmanagement.com. And we've got a product to talk to you about that we pulled out of our 10 product system, and we want to talk to you a little bit about it today. And this product is all about our internal referral marketing system, and we'll talk about what it is, how it works inside your clinic, and then at the end of the webinar we'll have it set up for a certain price that you can get it by participating in today's webinar. So the webinar today is a little bit different format. Soli and I kind of sat down in front of a Skype and just banged it all out. In fact, he didn't really know I was recording it, but it turned out really well. So I just wanted to use that instead. And also, if you're interested in growing your practice and you want to have a coach, I believe Soli would be the great choice for you because he finds out what it is that you need, and all of his systems work. And that's why I joined with him in creating the 10 product system. But again, this webinar is all about just one of our products. In fact, it's product number 6, internal referral marketing. So without further ado, here is our webinar that we recorded just for you. So like you were saying, there's dentists who want to market their practice. And I think you and I both agree, I mean, there's really two ways to do it. And one is through some sort of a direct mail, which we call like an analog.
Yeah, external marketing.
People can touch and feel it. And then the other way is through internet. Internet marketing.
Yep.
And of the two, I mean, we do both of them with all our products that we have.
Yes.
But I think that you and I are thinking that the internet marketing side of it is more of what dentists would like to try and start with, or kind of get a handle on where we do it for them. So kind of we call it done for you type of marketing, or DFY.
Yeah.
And so of our products, of our 10P products, which internet marketing done for you product do you think would work best for them to start with?
Okay, so the first one is actually I won't call it online, because what happened is we have 3 types of marketing in our product. We have what I call in-house marketing, which is the internal referral. We have what I call the external marketing, meaning the print out and the postcard, all these things, outreach. And then we have what I would call the online marketing. The online marketing may be social media, maybe Google Ads, maybe SEOs, you know. But what I was thinking is, knowing doctors, right, they cannot relate automatically to online marketing. It's too complicated for them. So what I was thinking is, an introductory is to try to talk to them about the 3 or 4 types of marketing, and tell them that the best way to market or to start marketing is to do the in-house marketing, which is to establish a program for the internal marketing where we can help them to automatize it or to make it accessible online, where the staff members has less interaction with the patients in the office, but still the program is going on.
Right. So they can see a direct result of what they're doing or what's being done.
Yes. Yes.
So do you think that a program like that would work well if you had your one-on-one coaching with them to start with too?
That works on both sides. We don't need to be there. They can just send us some information about the practice and the type of program they want to implement, meaning the type of reward they want. And then we can send them information and they automatize it.
Right.
You know, that's all. And then they have, we can send them that information, and we send them a business card that has the web page that is that is connected to what they call it, the internal referral. So we can also provide a training in office, you know what I mean, where we categorize the patient's base referral and explain them how to do that. That's something extra. You understand what I'm saying? But it's something that we can do hands off.
Right.
Once we establish the web page, that's it. So we get the information, we put a web page, and then we send them a business, what they call it again, a referral card. Okay, in that referral card, there is the information they need in advance to the web page, and ask the patient just to go to the web page once they're in the office. You know what I mean?
Right. So inside the clinic, they have like an iPad or something that they can hand to them, and on that is a website.
Okay, here's the process to make it very easy. Is the front desk person when the patient comes in, and the patient is a loyal and good patients. What they can do is to enter the active patient's email address. Okay, on the web page. There's a web page, right?
Yep.
To answer for the patients, the email address, and then we're going to trick an email to the patient that explain the whole program, okay, and the reward, okay, of the internal marketing. So now the patients, on her turn, will have the program and will have the reward, know how much is the reward, and will be able to direct prospective new patients to this web page, okay, with the card, with the referral card inside the web page. And then the new patients, what the new patients will do, will take that web page, okay, pull it and pull the referral card, and then come to the office with that information. And then the front desk again put the active patient's name on the system as referee, and then the new patients are referral as a new patient who was referred by the active patient. Yep. It's a simpler process.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if you understand the sample. We can also ask them to have, but that's I don't think all doctors will do that. It's not necessary to have a iPad or something to hand the patients. It's more streaming it in a way that the patients will walk out to the office with, on her iPhone or his iPhone, the program itself, the referral program, the details of it. Why they are a loyal patients, why we like them, and what the program does, okay, and what they will receive in return when they refer their friends or family members.
Right.
And that cut a lot of work from the donor team. Instead of sitting there and explaining the patient every time we need new patients, and some doctors and some staff members are a little bit shy sometimes to ask for referrals. Mm-hmm. So if they have that referral card, it's automatized and everything will go smoothly from there. I think we have that somewhere on that keynote you have, right? We don't have the process itself.
I've got it here. Okay, there we go. Internal, and there it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is the program itself. You see.
Yeah.
On the bottom, you will see the program. What is our care to share program? And then what's going to happen is when the patient comes, the patient comes to the office, right? The front desk know the patient already. We'll put the patient's name and email address, and all this information here that we have, right? The shared program will go directly to them. You see the email. I think we have the email. Second, what is this?
Yeah, right here is the email.
Yeah. Yes.
So it addresses them and give you your share card to your friends and family members, yes. And then they can print one out and. Yeah, here's the card, the share.
Yeah, voila.
Yep. And then they can join it. Yep. Yeah. So this is I think it's a really good first one for the dentists to use inside their clinic
Yes.
of our 10 products.
Yeah.
That really gives them a taste of what we can do for them.
Yes. And then we can even give this program, right, instead of too much expensive. You can start giving them as a trial for $50 if they want. You can start giving them a trial for that. You know what I mean? And
So a
so
$50, was that per month?
yes, okay, $50 for months to try out. So to try out that program, and then we're gonna set everything for them. So
You realize how awesome of an offer that is,
it is. It is.
like a 3-month trial or something.
Yeah, let's give them yeah, a 90-day trial. Yeah, 3 months. Yeah,
All right.
that's good. Let's try it. Yeah.
Okay. And so that right there would be of our full 10 product system. It would be the product number 6, the internal referral marketing program. And inside our membership site, that's just one of the 10 things. If people wanted to jump in and get all 10, they could. But we're going to pull this one specific one out of the 10 products and offer it as a standalone
Yes.
and have it be for $50 a month for a 90-day trial.
Yes.
And what it does again is it, like it says here, reduces the time the doctor and staff need to talk to a patient about the referral program, because there's a kiosk at the front desk where they just put the patient's name and the email,
Yes.
and then the staff just hits send, and then the client or patient gets this email from the doctor.
Yep. Get that email. Yeah, and then get another email for the whole program.
Which is here.
Yes.
And here it talks about what it is that they get and how the system works. And
Yeah.
then they click on the link to get their card that they can print out and then share with their friends. And if those people come into the clinic with the card, which has the specific information on it, then the patient who sent it in gets some sort of a reward system, right?
Yes. Yep.
And so the reward system is based on, like, with one referral you get X, with 5 referrals you get X, with 10 referrals you get X, and each thing is a jump up as far as what the reward is, correct?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
when you have done this
Uh-huh.
for the other dentists that you do your consults with and you have this set up, what's typically the first sets of prizes that are handed out?
Okay, it depends. Sometimes doctors do what they call it again, $50. Okay, Starbucks or a restaurant for a current patient, and that's what most of them do. Or if it's not Starbucks, they do movies, tickets, restaurants, and then there is also another way they do. It's called the money tree. You know the money tree, right? You're familiar with it?
I have them growing in my backyard.
I like that. So what happened is like, okay, this month we have referrals, right? Whoever referred will collect from this, tree. The tree has several, what they call it, price on it.
Yeah.
And then depending on how much you refer and how much you're gonna get, it varies depending on, what is on the tree. You just come and pull an envelope, and that envelope can be whatever. You know what I mean? $50, or can be a movie or whatever. It's just different. You don't know what you know.
Right. Yeah. It's just like pulling out of a box or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Like they reach in and they pull out the piece of paper and written on, or a fishbowl, and written on the piece of paper is a prize, or like you
Yes,
have it
yes.
like the money tree. Yeah. Now is that for a first time referral, or is that like when they do 5 referrals they get to pull out of the money
Yes,
tree?
yes. And you look at on a monthly basis, this referral must, and then you create a money tree for people that refer, not first time, but your best referrals. You give them
So
that.
most referrals for the month.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
And then do you have like a super bonus for somebody who's like a major referrer? Do you have that, or is it just usually these two right here?
No, but we can be creative in a way that if somebody at the end of the month refer you like five, oh no, I mean three is a lot.
Uh-huh.
In a month, you can surprise a person with not only the $50 Starbucks, but there I have one of my doctors who put together in the summer, right? Like all the cookout expenses, like you know what I mean? What do they call it again? He just put grill, a big grill, right? Picture
Uh-huh.
plus something that goes with that grill, you know,
Oh,
and
okay.
and then he said it's like okay, it's whoever refer most patients will be able to win it, you know.
Right. Uh-huh.
So and then sometimes they put out iPads, you know what I mean, for those who refer within 90 days, up to 5 patients. You know what I mean? We put iPad out there for them for 1 month to see who will win that iPad. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That iPad has to be drawn.
There's a group of people who refer 5 new patients. Then there's a drawing for one of those 5.
Yes.
iPad drawing.
So there's a lot of programs people just
So let me get this straight then. So if I were to explain this to a dentist for the first time who didn't understand this technology, because I think when we did our main webinar where we listed everything, we didn't really get to spend a lot of time talking about just how this works.
okay.
And literally all they have to do is have an iPad or even an iPhone, or it doesn't even have to be anything, just a tablet or a phone that's hooked up to the internet, and then they just capture. In fact, I'm going to expand this thing. I'm going to hide that.
Figure. They don't need to capture. What they need to do is actually to reduce the amount of interaction with the patients other than care. So what happened is you find this person, right?
Right.
We're able to do the first step. A
Right.
patient comes, they know the patient, they have the patient information. They will say, hey, Sule, welcome to our office. Welcome back, or something like that. No, it's not. It's an existing patient. Welcome back. Okay. Hey, you know what? We have a referral program. I will make sure that you receive all the information needed. I will send you that right away. If you look at your email address, you will see already I send you the information where you sit in there,
Right.
waiting for the doc.
Right. So that can be done behind the desk.
Yes.
This right here is if you have a kiosk up front so that they can do it themselves. And it doesn't have to be that they collect their phone number. It could just be the email and their first and last name.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. And then what happened is now you don't need, or you need just a front desk computer. So now when you check in a patient, and then the patient is a good patient on the front, you pull the web page and enter information of the patient.
Right.
And
so
tell the patients you will receive this information. And while the patient is sitting waiting for the doc, can go even over, that program.
And then this right here, this is one of the templated emails that we would put together for them.
Uh-huh.
And it would have the clinic name and the name of the patient and whatever you called the referral program,
Mm-hmm.
and then it tells them how this is what goes to the patient,
Mm-hmm.
and it's delivered with the email of the clinic, so they know it's coming from the dentist.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get a referral reward,
Mm-hmm.
or however it gets described. It could be, you know, talking about how this all works.
Yes.
It's whatever they want to put together. Then we can put together and put in this email.
Yes.
And then
Yep.
when they click on here to get their share card, then they get however we want to design it.
Okay. Yeah. I have an idea because what happened here, this was designed in my mind where you print it out. So nowadays they don't need to do even to have this printed. The care to share card shouldn't be printed. They just come with their iPhone. Everybody has a smartphone in the at the front. Say, hey, you know what? Suleiman has. I'm an active patient. Suleiman had given me the access to your referral program. So here is the card.
Right.
Okay. So from the front desk, and the front desk just input the information
Right.
without printing all this, new patients, referred valued patients, and all this. You know what I mean? That when you have a hard copy, you don't have access. Nowadays, everybody has a phone.
Right.
Yeah. So you can design a nice, if you want, but what they call it, a nice care to share program.
Right.
That one would be the one that they can hand out if they want to patients, because some active patients also are not very what they call it again. They don't take time to email people or forward them the web page, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if they have the reward card in their purse, they'll be able to give it to someone. You know what I mean? Write their names. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Here's the reward card. Do you do this? Do you do internet referral in your practice or not?
We don't have this set up for us in our chiropractic practice.
We need to set it up for you so you can attract all the what they call it, chiropractic too.
Yeah, we just got done doing one of the other ones that we have here with the reputation management, where they go online and they enter in a positive Yelp review. And we just got in 1 week we got 8 5-star Yelp reviews from our patients just by implementing that for a week. No, that's one of the ones that we can do here in the 10P, the reputation management.
Oh, okay.
Program.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to sell that one stand, how much is going to cost the doctor? The review, right? You're talking about the review, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How much that can be? Because I know some doctors that are very concerned about the reviews too.
It's going to be the same, $50 a month for a 90-day trial. Yeah, and then it's up to them and the staff to go out and do it. But it works great. And then also, the other thing, because a lot of dentists that if they're seeing this for the first time and they want to come on board with this, but if they want to get a chance to know more about you, that's what the one-on-one coaching call is all about, where just like what you just did right now on the phone with me,
Mm-hmm.
or on this webinar, walk through how the program works and to teach that so that it's successful for them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
definitely.
if they wanted to get in touch with you,
Mm-hmm.
and schedule a coaching call, if they were watching the webinar, would they be able to get this one-on-one coaching call for a special price?
Yes. So we need to be able to frame it on if they are already if they bought already this and they need a coaching for themselves and how to implement it in the office, because sometimes this goes also with type of script that has to be done, and the choosing the right patients to ask for referrals and getting all the team involved. So that might be about 2 hours training, you know. No, I don't do coaching calls. Coaching calls doesn't work on this type of things, though, honestly. Because often is when they call, unless, okay, coaching call, we can do that. We can do that for people that are not local. You know what I mean? But if a doctor is locally in place, it's
Mm-hmm.
better to sit down with them and get the whole team involved in order to get this implemented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can instead of calling it coaching call, we can call it training, you know, on what I call it again, how I call it again. Just try to have a webinar where we describe how everything works, A, B, C, D, for the office, so they can go ahead and watch the webinar.
That's a great idea. We can actually create another webinar much like this one, where we go into these two products. Right. All right. So we can make that available for people, after they're done watching this one, and if they want to know more, they can tune in and pick up when we're going to talk about what it's like to be one of your coached clients.
Yeah, and then yeah. Now what I was saying is after they watch this one, right, and then they purchase the program, then they can call to have a coaching 1 hour 101. That coaching 1 hour 101 is just introducing and helping them to understand how the webinar will work for them. Then they can go ahead, you know what I mean, on demand webinar, finish the training on how to implement that in their office.
All right. Well, that definitely, how I see it, lays out what our product number 6 is,
Okay.
in the whole 10 products that we have available.
Yeah.
And for people, if they want to, like I said, just get the one product number 6, standalone, $50 a
Mhm.
month, 90 days.
After 90 days, if they like the program, we're going to go, the price will go up. Okay. So the trial may be $50, and then after that, if they like it, they can keep it for per month. Okay. All right.
Okay. And what I like about this, I mean, it would only cost them if they were getting just one new patient a month from it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but here, if they're getting anywhere from 5, 6, 7, 8 new patients a month from this program, then
Mm-hmm.
then they're
That's
getting they're getting the program at a steal. I
yeah.
mean, if one new patient is, let's say, or even 5 new patients is a total of $5,000. This is, percentage
Yeah.
wise, very, very small compared to the amount of money that you spend marketing
Yeah. Yeah.
in
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Definitely. Good. That's very good. So actually, if we have at least these 10 products standing alone, and each of them in a price that is affordable, that would be great. I think this way we might have people interest, maybe have some interest on it.
Yeah. Well, and again, we have, each product is so awesome, but it's so. I think the first webinar that we did, it just didn't really go into it as much as we
So
wanted it to.
overwhelming. It was so overwhelming. Doctors they don't want to do anything. They want everything's done for them. And they want it simple, easy.
It can be done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I,
Good.
I think I think breaking this up into pieces and introducing it to dentists is the best way to do it too.
Yes, we're gonna do both ways, I think.
Yeah.
Because this one already is set for someone, who's marketing to just go ahead and take it, and do it for doctors, an individual product. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if we have already the individual products done, that's
And there you have it. Our internal referral marketing system. And if you are interested in just getting this one part of our 5-focus management system, go to the link that you see right here. If it is on a website, there's a link down below, or you can easily fill out your name and email and click get more information, and we'll be more than happy to get in touch with you to find out how we can help you grow your practice. And again, this is Jerry Dreesen on behalf of Soli and 5-Focus Management, and we'll see you at the next webinar.